And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Thunder enjoying this break from the road and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games. Mitchell outside. High post, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans moving the ball around. Daniels, no good. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Daddy for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Pelicans substitution. Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Here is Daniels. Ingram outside. On the wing, Daniels. Plenty of space. Misses the easy stuff. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren. He's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Now here's Pippen to the inside. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
New Orleans ball.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Ingram outside. From past the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And Siakam throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator to make that pass in his sleep.
Pass to Ingram. In the corner, Daniels. To the middle. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Holmgren, that's pretty easy for a guy that long to get up and throw it down.
Mitchell outside. Outside, Davis. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. And the Pelicans with the possession. Daniels with it. Pass to Mitchell. Davis sets a screen. Shoots from 14. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
4 on the clock. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And it's Ingram missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ingram outside. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And finished off by Siakam.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Substitution here for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Turner finishing it off.
He has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And it's Pippen in the corner. Holmgren wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Such a unique talent. Holmgren at 7 feet has that touch from the perimeter.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by a point. And for 2K Sports, and if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
A three-pointer is right on target.
That's a pretty quick trigger from the big man as Chet squeezes one off.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent, and he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame. And SGA looks at the coaching staff. That's a nice bailout from him.
Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Pelicans. 4-point game. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Block at 6. Davis with the block.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Holmgren the screen. There's the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Inside, Giddey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the defense is always going to be told, look, you got to get physical with Chet Holmgren. He knows that, so he's ready for it.
And he knocks down the first one. Holmgren hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Ingram outside. Shoots the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Hey, go, get on the New Orleans foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
15 fouls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes. And Dort's defense igniting the break that time. Good anticipation as to where the ball was going.
Back to Daniels. Outside for Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
For 3.
And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Giddey, no good.
Under foul. Mitchell Robinson.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Pelicans leading by 3. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
The good run they have going right now, the momentum is huge. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now here's Giddey. Robinson down low. Back to Giddey. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Giddey. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hands it from downtown. Siakam's got 7.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And they call an illegal screen here.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
New Orleans in the lead. Here is Daniels. No scoring in this one. Mitchell wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And Pippen slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Over in the corner, Turner. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires for 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
Oh, what a make by Holmgren, letting everyone know he's ready for them.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. There might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep, thanks, D.A. Good stuff. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
This is curious and dangerous if Holmgren can be this kind of scorer. Great job by his teammates to find him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Screen by Siakam. Pass to Holmgren. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Oklahoma City trailer. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Turner. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And Chet pops up, throws it down. You don't have far to go if you're Chet Holmgren.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Here is your own city crew.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ingram up top. He's got 9. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
4-on-3 break. Floats it up for Pippen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Podziemski. And the Pelicans miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Ingram. Here is Podziemski. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 15-5 run. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. .109 left here in the third quarter. Outside for Davis. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Davis has got 6.
You can see the work Davis has put in to make sure that that 3 ball continues to be a part of his game.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Show some love once again.
The Thunder leading by 5. There's a screen by Robinson. Giddy with it. Picked up by Turner. And finished off by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Pass to Battier. Davis sets a screen. Now, here's Mitchell. And he drives in. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
And here is Giddey. Williams with the ball. Now Giddey. Back to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. For three, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here is Daniels. Pass to Ingram. Outside, Davis. Davis sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Basket counts. And that's now 10 points for Davis.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. To the paint. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Battier outside. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. That ties the game. 11 points for Brandon Ingram.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
New Orleans foul. Daniel. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Thunder.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
One of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Please turn your attention courtside. It's the Storm Chasers.
Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got 31. Battier with him. It's Davis on the wing. Over in the corner, Turner. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Battier for 3. Thunder with the rebound.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Pippen a screen. pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Pippen a screen. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Davis sets a screen. For three, Mitchell. And Holmgren pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, we'll have to settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Down low, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man.
Holmgren the screen. Siakam left side. Stolen by Mitchell. By himself. Money!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Holmgren with it. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
And part of becoming a franchise-level player for SGA, he knows this, the organization knows this, it's delivering in these moments.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 1. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Mitchell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 1-point game. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 4. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up.